Hello and welcome to Sahaja Yoga Going Deeper. Today's theme is Sahaja Yoga and the immune system.
And we need candles. So we'll show a short video how to use it, and then I'll guide the meditation with the candle.
Candle treatment is something that we use quite often in Sahaja Yoga, especially in the dark period of the year or in the early morning or any time that we feel tired or worn out. When we use the candle treatment, it's important to remember that when we use the element fire, it is only for the left side. So if we want to work on our right side, we have other treatments, but the fire is for the left side, or the Ida Nadi. We need 2 small plates and 2 pieces of candle. And to fix these pieces of candle to the plate, we just take some melted stearine and then put a little bit of candle there, so it's fixed to the plate. We put 1 candle behind us on the left side, near to the hip, and the other candle we put in front of us on the left side so that we can reach it with our hand. We can be quite close to the flame, but not so close that we burn ourselves. We can now sit with the right hand towards Mother Earth and the left hand near the candle. And then just sitting in this position, we are clearing the left side. We can also use the candle to work directly on our chakras on the left side. We move the candle in front of the chakra in circles, clockwise. And in this way, we're clearing this chakra. In this way, we can work on all the chakras on the left side. On the left Svadhisthana, left Nabi, left heart, left Vishuddhi, and on the Agya, we can just keep the candle still and just look through the flame on Shimatari's bindi. We can also work with the candle on the superego, back and forth like this. And we can work on the back Agya. Finally, we can move the candle along the left channel, all the way down, up to the Agya and crossing to the right side to the superego and back. You don't have to do all these different movements when you're using the candle treatment. This is just a film to show you what you can do.
So now we start the meditation by lifting our Kundalini and giving us a bandhan. And for you who have prepared a candle or 2, you can put 1 candle at the back on our left side, if you're sitting on the floor, and the other candle in the front, like in the video, on the left side. And we can put our hand, the left hand towards the candle and the right hand on Mother Earth. And here we start with the Sri Ganesha mantra.
Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha.
Mother, please burn all the negativities of my left side. Mother, please cleanse my left side. And we can also say the affirmation for the Muladhara. Mother, by your grace, I am the powerful innocence of a child. We can now take up the right hand on our lap, and we take the candle with the right hand, left hand to Shri Mataji's photo, and now we work on our left Svadhisthana with the candle, clockwise. If you don't have a candle, you can just work with your hand clockwise on this on the Svadhisthana. And here we say, Mother, I am the pure knowledge of the divine that acts. Now we move up to the left nabi. Mother, by your grace, I am satisfied. I am at peace, and I am a generous person. And for the void, we say, I am my own guru. I am my own guru. As I am the pure knowledge, I am my own guru. Now we can go up to the heart. Mother, by your grace, I am the spirit. And please, Mother, forgive me if I have done any mistakes against my spirit. And here we also can take the mantra to Sri Shiva Parvati. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Shiva Parvati Sakshat
Shri Adi Shakti Mataji, Shri Nirmala Devi, Namo Namaha.
Now we go up to our left Vishuddhi. Mother, I am not guilty. As I am the spirit, how can I be guilty? I am not guilty. Now we can move the candle to our agya. If you have glasses, you can take them away. And we watch through the flame on the bindi of Sri Mataji, the red dot on Sri Mataji's forehead. Mother, please forgive me. Please let me have pure faith, and may I go beyond all fears. Here we take the mantra to Sri Yeshu Maria.
Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Yeshu Maria Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha.
Now we take the candle and move it on the right side of the head to our back agya, so that we clear our superego slowly. And we can also work a little bit on our back agya, and there we do like bandhans with the candle. And now we go with the candle back to the forehead and all the way down on our left side. We can go up again, cross the agya to the back agya. So we can do this several times. And now we can take away the candles. And we go with our attention in our Sahasrara. Mother, by your grace, I am protected from all the left side challenges. and I will be victorious over all the challenges to ascend. We can take our right hand and put it on our center heart. I am not afraid of anything. I am courageous. I am protected. You can say the mantra to Sri Jagadamba Durga Mata.
Om
Tvameva Sakshat Shri Jagadamba Durga Mata Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mata Ji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. We can take down our right hand on the lap and we put again our attention on the Sahasrara and we try to stay there the whole program in the Sahasrara. Now we can sing together the 3 Sahasrara mantras. We can watch the video. We can sit a little bit in silence, attention on the Sahasrara. And if there still are thoughts coming, then we can just say, I forgive. I forgive everything. I even forgive those thoughts. So today we have prepared a video about immunity, immune system. It's done from a yogini from Canada. And it's quite a shocking big start, so don't be surprised. So we can start with the video now.
Imagine you are at war. Your soldiers are out there and destroy, kill, and shoot the enemy. Others command and carry messages. They all work together, dedicated to your protection. They even go as far as giving their life for you. These soldiers are all part of your very own immune system, made of different organs, cells, and proteins. And the enemy are outside invaders, such as bacteria, viruses, fungi, and toxins. The war takes place every single day in your body. If it weren't for these soldiers, aka the immune system, our lives would be very short. There are two physical main parts of the immune system, the one you are born with and the one you develop over time. There is also a spiritual part of the immune system. But wait, why don't we ask Dr. Max Peschnin? Not only is he a trained physician who specialized in infectious disease, He is also a yogi for almost 3 decades. He now works in research. His work is partially related to infectious diseases, including COVID-19.
I would like to show you a little picture here. So basically, in general, the role of immune system is to protect our body from the outside invaders, protect our body from the infections, from viruses, from bacteria. This is, we can say, in general. Part of this is to recognize what is good for our body, what is attacking actually our body, and to distinguish it from something that is okay, or it can be also good for our body, because we have so many bacteria living inside of us. We have so many also viruses, this kind of coexisting with our body, and it doesn't do any harm to us. So immune system figuring out what is good, what is bad, and eliminating what is bad. Also, immune system look at the cells of our own body, and if some cells are already old and needs to kind of be eliminated from the body, so they have to filter them out and get them out of the body. So they just see what is kind of out of lifespan, and then they take them out of the body. So the main cells of our immune system, it's white blood cells, leukocytes and lymphocytes. And the main factory of production of those cells are the bones, bone marrow. I will just point to another center of the immune system called thymus. Just in front of sternum bone here. And this is active in human body only until 12, 13 years of age. And then it gets kind of inactive and you almost cannot detect it. And there's another very important center of human immune system. We call it spleen. It's just under the left upper abdomen here. Spleen, we can say, it's the biggest organ of the immune system, and the main role is to filter all the dirt out of blood, all the dead cells, and as well all the bacteria and all the even viruses. And then we have the net of the, we call it lymphatic nodes, tonsils and adenoids. Now, let's try to figure out the spiritual connections here. Let's look at the bones, main fabric of the main production of the immune cells. And from the knowledge of yoga, Sahaja yoga, we know that bones are controlled by the root chakra, by Muladhara. And the ruler and the, you can say, lord of this center is Sri Ganesha. So that's where I see the spiritual connection. So he is taking care of the main immune production for our body. So he governs the bones and the bone marrow. Now we go to the next step, where the T cells get trained and developed. T cells, we can say, it's a highly specialized unit. We can say it's the special forces of the immune system, because they're trained to recognize particular, we can say, bad cells or bad diseases, viruses, and they got specific weapons to kill them, eliminate them. So they get developed and trained in this area. After they get born and half raised here in the bone marrow, and then later on they get settled in one of the lymph nodes. They can stay here in the spleen. They can be based in one of those glands and some other glands in the body. We're not going to mention it for simplicity. So we already mentioned the Muladhara and Shri Ganesha for the bones. And then another spiritual connection, I would say, that's here, the central heart. And we know the central heart is responsible for protection and for, we can say, killing the disease. And in spirituality, in Sahaja Yoga, we know this is the goddess Durga. She has all different kind of weapons, and she is master of it. So basically, all these T cells, they get trained here to use different kind of weapons, and they used to recognize, actually know face by face, the attackers. So, and then they can give signals to the other army, we can say general police of the body, to once they identify the attacker. And they're highly trained. There are not many of them. They went through specific selection, long selection process, and only maybe 10% of initial one who got for training, they survived and they got selected, and now they're settled throughout the body. Now here, left. In Sahaja Yoga, we know this is the center of the left nabi. In general, it's a satisfaction, also family, household. And if you noticed, if you practice Sahaja Yoga, right, and you meditate a little bit, you notice when you get infection or somebody in your household or your friend gets infection, this is something that you can start feeling on your fingertips, left nabi, because your spleen kind of getting so stressed. So armies of this white blood cells got released, to help the body to fight the infection. All that cells got filtered here, so spleen become bigger, filtering all the negative forces and stuff. So this is the area that kind of getting lots of trouble at moment of infection. And this two thing is very important. So we already named them, right? Adenoids and tonsils. They are basically at the entrance of the when infectious agents are entering our body. So basically all these viruses and many bacterial infections, they all are airborne or transferred by air or particles of air or with air with some water, right? So we inhale them, it can come through the mouth, it can come through we can get some through our eyes, not through vision, but get particles in our eyes. And in Sahaja Yoga, we know this is the area of Hamsa and Vishuddhi chakra. So that's how I see the spiritual connection. So I would say, because the mass production and the main factory of the immune cells are coming from the bone marrow, and we know that Shri Ganesha, he's controlling this. So my opinion that if we maintain the strength of Muladhara chakra, it will give us good protection from any infections and keep our immune system balanced and alert and in right combination. It's not just about boosting immune system, because there's so many parts in it, so many kind of production lines. So all those lines need to be balanced and they need to match each other. If one of the lines will be overboosted, that's what we call autoimmune disease. Your own immune system try to, gonna mess up your own body. So we don't want this. We want all the lines work properly. And here Shri Ganesha can help us, because he gives us, according to the knowledge we all know, gives us wisdom, purity, chastity, spontaneity. And wisdom is not only wisdom of your body, but also wisdom of your mind, right? So if you get your Muladhara chakra strong, then you will use your mask for sure, yeah? Because you know the numbers. Yeah, good to use a mask. It's part of wisdom. It's part of Shri Ganesha. Again, you get your wisdom, you will not go to some overcrowded places voluntarily without any, need. Why? Second, we were talking about this T cell production and the special forces of your immune system, T cells, that they are killers. They are not just killers, they're selective killers. They know whom to kill, whom not to kill, whom not to touch, and whom to kill immediately. And we know that Shri Durga she taking care of your central heart, and she is taking care of those T cells. So yeah, we know all these mantras, we know all the tools to keep her pleased and to keep her alert, and to keep our T cells always alert and to know what to do. Now we're gonna go to the next level, the biggest organ of your immune system, your spleen. And again, starting from the simple things, satisfaction, right? Try to be satisfied. Don't look for things that you don't need. If you live in a household, right? So yeah, try to be nice to each other. Don't stress your family members without any reason. And the vibratory techniques to keep your left nabi all right? And again, it's also diet. What you eat, what you don't eat, again, comes from wisdom, right? But in Sahaja Yoga, to keep your left nabi, you use fire if needed. You use just meditation. You use your mantras. So left nabi, very important when you don't want to get in any infectious troubles. Yeah. Now, if you remember, there are not techniques or little kind of treatments Shimaji recommends. Put ghee in your nose. What does it give? So it just basically lubricate this area. And lubrication of all those sinuses, all the areas in that particular region, will keep those cells closer to the surface. It keeps them active. So whenever the microbes, the virus comes, they will be active, they will be ready to recognize them and to attack them or to remove them. When this area is dry, so the cells don't see it. You basically keep your windows clean to see who is entering, who is not. This is your kind of checkpoint here. Another, maybe last thing I would like to recommend, and when you remember your childhood, when it's cold, your mom is always saying, yeah, where's your scarf? Where's your scarf? Take your scarf. What's the meaning of it? It's not just tradition. You're keeping this area, again, warm, and you keep those cells in a warm, nice, and active conditions. When it's cold, they have to take care about themselves. When it's warm, and this area is warm and nicely covered, they're active and they're watching. They're watching for intruders. And if they're not right entities entering your body, yeah, they will take care of it. So, especially this time, cold time, wear your scarf, put ghee in your nose, and take care of your subtle system, and stay healthy as much as you can.
It's better. So that's what you have to do, is to use the candle. Use the candle, and they will tell you how to do it. You see, you have to use the candle, and it will be all right. Because what is it? You see, there's a left side virus you have got, virus infection. And for the virus, you have to use the light. Light. Light is more than the heat. It's not the heat, it's the light. That will help you a lot. They'll tell you how to use it, it will go away. It's improving now very much. That's why it helps you. In the medical science, they never use light as such, you see. For all these troubles, left-sided problems, we even cure cancer with candle, but it takes time, but we cure cancer, plus all these psychosomatic diseases. We have to use only candles. So the light has to be used. She left, now he's too much. Now the candle also reacts. It reacts. Better. Yes. Better than before. Much better. Much better. Much better now. You see, the thing is that you have to work it out with the candle. They'll tell you. It's very simple, but you have to give little time to yourself, that's all. Is the left side, as we call it, is the virus. The kind of a virus in you, that has to go away. Once the virus is cured, you are all right. But see now, it's much better now. See now. See, his hand is opened out again.
It's really better.
Yes, very good. There's no pain also. But what you have to do now is to really work it out. It will hardly take 2-3 times and you can be cleared of it. Just 2-3 times. 2-3 times you'll be all right. It's just a virus infection of what you call the allergic conditions are nothing but viruses. Allergic. And these viruses are the plants and things that have gone out of the circulation of evolution. So they live on the left side, in the collective subconscious, you see, the area which was built in. And they attack you. Once they attack you, then medical cannot cure it. You see, it's a psychosomatic trouble. And now in his case, also same thing. Only the candle can cure you. But candle, they will tell you how to use. You have to use my photograph. All right? You'll be all right. It's nothing special. This hand, is it better? See? The other hand also. You see? Other hand.
Here I only have this one next
This
to
one
it.
is. Yes, okay. This one is. That is better. So your left side is problematic. Wow, better. But don't sell these artificial things because you see, allergy could be from nylons, from anything. I mean, people get with nylon, they get rashes. You know, so many allergies are there due to this artificial. You ask any doctor, they'll tell you so many types of allergies are there. Endless, absolutely endless. Now this is all right.
Thank you very much.
We got this. It's all right.
Attention! Now we have a cartoon.
It's called cartoon.
Attention! Now we have a cartoon.
Ten ugly demons, leaving hell and stood in line. One was not ready to leave, and then there were just 9. 9 ugly demons climbing over a gate. One saw an angel. Ooh. And then there were just 8. 8 ugly demons passed a basket with a lemon. One took a look at it, and then there were just 7. 7 ugly demons were planning their next tricks. One tricked himself, and then there were just 6. 6 ugly demons took a country drive. One got hit by a shoe, and then there were just 5. 5 ugly demons in front of a house door. The house was owned by a yogi, and then there were just 4. 4 ugly demons walked under a coconut tree. One coconut fell down, and then there were just 3. 3 ugly demons ate a chicken stew. One had too much chili, and then there were just 2. 2 ugly demons were grumpy and had no fun. One jumped into a fire, and then there was just 1. 1 ugly demon being all alone. He fell into a river, and then there were just none. Thank you for watching our video. Sri Mataji's words are the true source of our knowledge. We hope they have been communicated in the right context for our series on advanced Sahaja Yoga themes. Please subscribe so you can join us next time when we present a new topic. Jai Shri Mataji.
We can now sit in meditation with some music. And we can end the program with lifting the Kundalini and taking Bandha.